How are we going, guys? You're back with Jono for another quick math lesson. Today we're going to be talking about simplifying algebraic fractions again, but we're just going to look at a shortcut for the multiplication and division. So in the last video we looked at just how we can do the multiplication quite easily. We just kind of jam everything together. So for this example, we multiply the top and then we multiply the bottom together and then simplify from there. So this one becomes 9a squared b to the power of 4 over 6a squared b squared. Then we start looking for our common factors between both of them. The 9 and 6 cancel to 3 and 2. The 2a's on the top and bottom get rid of each other, and then 2b's down the bottom get rid of 2b's up the top, so we're left with b squared. So the final answer for this one is 3b squared over 2. So that's not too difficult, but sometimes these numbers can get really big and it makes it a little bit harder to find common factors, or there can just be heaps and heaps of letters, which just makes it hard to keep track of what's where. So the shortcut, because we know we're just jamming everything together on the top and then jamming everything together on the bottom, we can do the simplification first across our fractions. So even though there's something on a different fraction, if they're multiplied together, we can simplify at the start. So we're just going to have a look at this example again. So in this one, I can see straight away that there's an a squared on the top of this one and an a squared on the bottom of the other one. So because eventually they're going to be jammed together, I can simplify early. And the same thing with these b's. So there's two b's there, they get rid of 2. And then the 6 and 9, the same thing's going to happen. They've got a common factor of 3, so I can throw those away straight away. And that leads me to the answer 3b squared over 2, just a little bit without as much work. So hopefully that makes sense. You don't have to do it, you can jam them together first, but sometimes it can just save you a bit of time, which is really what we're looking for. So we're just going to see it in a different example with division, and the same principles apply because we've got that keep it, change it, flip it. So for this one, we're going to rewrite our equation out just with a multiplication and a flipped last fraction. So this becomes 3x squared over 8y to the power of 5 times 4y over 15x cubed. And now we can start to look for common factors. Usually our common factors are going to be across from each other, so we'll just start there. So 3 and 15 have a common factor of 3. So this is going to get taken out completely, and this is going to become a 5. 2 of the x's here cancel out 2 of the x's down there, so we're left with 1 on the bottom. Now we're going to do the y's. 4 cancels out with the 8, leaving 2 down the bottom, and that 1y gets rid of 1 of the y's down the bottom. So once we've done the cancelling, we can just put these together and hopefully the multiplication is going to be a little bit easier. So for this one, there's like nothing left on top. So we're going to say that there's a 1 on top. This is divided by, we've got 2y to the power of 4 multiplied by 5x. We're going to simplify this because we want to put it in its easiest form. So this becomes 1 over 10x y to the power of 4. So hopefully you can see that without having to multiply everything first, the simplification can kind of make our lives a bit easier, and you can definitely do stuff with the question just to save you some time and effort. Don't stress if you do prefer to multiply everything through normally and then simplify, that totally works. But if this makes sense to you, why not give it a go? Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you later. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you didn't find that Algebra 2 boring. There are some free worksheets attached in the description if you're looking for some extra help, as well as the notes from the whiteboard. If you guys do get a second, please subscribe to the channel because there's going to be more maths content coming out every couple of days. Thanks so much, and hopefully you're back for some more quick math.